I am the almighty fucking MassaCreature. You can probably see the red light from the snake cage. I'm just cracking the door just a tad bit so you can see that awesome fucking aromatic red light. Like, it's almost as if there's an aroma from it because it's so vibrant and spellbinding, you know. This is part 2 of 15 random things. So you're gonna get 15 more random things from my fucking room, and it's gonna be an awesome little jump fucking cut between each one because I'm so fucking metal like that. I'm like fucking Ray William Johnson up in this bitch, this biznitch, my fucking jump cut skills. Also, yes, I wanted to point out that there is a lamp in here because I don't want to use the lamp or the light bulb or light bulbs. There are 2 different shapes. I don't know, the ones up there, I'd rather use one like a lamp. That's what I used when I was in the other room. I'm not in the same room I was during my Manly Man video, if you're familiar with my other shit. Right now, the living room, or the room I'm in now, doesn't have a lamp. Well, there's this lamp, but it's the one from the basement that my brother uses, so I'm using this with an extension cord. From the one all the way, it's all the way the fuck over there. I'm using a fucking extension cord with this fucking lamp. Fucking follow by my example, okay? Use your fucking resources. Use the world around you, like Link from Breath of the Wild. You know, it's all there for you, just take it. Any fucking 15 random things. Everything's like all scattered around me, you know, I'm not gonna like fucking go in there and like pick every fucking individual one. I'm gonna prepare for this kind of shit. This is my concept, I'm giving it to you. Number 1, if you are a subscriber of mine that's been around for a few years, you might recognize this guy, Super Sanic. He was definitely in a lot of my fucking videos. He's at the end of Shit Atheists Say.
If there is a hell, and I go there, Satan is gonna look at me and say this: "Welcome home, my lord." Supersonic!
It's one of my more popular videos, because I was heavily in the atheist, skeptic, intellectual community on YouTube. And yeah, like that video was probably like the exemplification of everything I took in from me being there. Just looking at atheists from, you know, like this stereotypical point of view. Yeah, Supersonic, he's from some games. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is one. You know, he and Super Shadow, they fucking gotta fight the Bio Lizard, and that's pretty bad. I got this from a claw machine for like 25 or 50 cents. I think it was one of the 50-cent ones, because don't you just hate that in your soul? Like, there's 25-cent ones, so convenient. You pop it in, you get something, you're happy. You get 2 things at once, cool. And then they have like the ones that are 50 cents. Why would I do such a thing? Fuck you. But no, I got this on my first try, and yeah. Number 2, we have Yoshi and a cart. Don't you just love the Mario Kart games? Double Dash for me was my favorite. Me and my cousin, we always beat the fucking shit out of that shit every fucking New Year's. That was the tradition. We'd be the babes, the babies, Mario and Luigi babies. Fucking chain chomp. You gotta be in like 6th place. You gotta be in like 6th place. Like if you wanted to use that garbage. But no, yeah, they were badass, and you know, just anything that pertains to Mario Kart just always makes me think of that shit. You always get the gold car. That's what you did if you like 100% of the game. You get a nice like frame at the end of the game that you wouldn't see like any other time. You know, I like shit like that, like a completion screen. Like, just hold on to that fucking shit. Number 3, this is some frozen cereal, collector's edition. Anything like this is collector's edition. Limited edition really like draws me to it. Frozen, you know, I wasn't like a super duper like huge fucking fan. Like, you know, Olaf is like the selling point. Olaf is not here. I thought Olaf was there. He's like there, but you know, like, I don't have a skull or bones. I'm really serious. I don't have a skull or bones. Okay. Number 4, this is something I made in Cub Scouts. Fucking like. Took one of those things, sandy. What do you sand wood with? What do you sand wood with? What's it called? Sandy? Like, I'm thinking like a scrubby, right? So I'm saying like sandy. you know, glued it together. These screws right here, these little metal junks, these things right here, yeah, those are, you know, what make it possible to like fucking hang it up, because otherwise that's what you'd be doing. Why would you want to do that? Stupid ass. Number 5. Fuck. Number 5. The green N64 controller. I don't think I ever played with this one. I think it might be broken. But it's so green, like, you don't get attached to controllers nowadays like you did before. Whenever I saw, like, a green N64 controller, or like a purple one or a red one, see, like, I never really had those. I only had one growing up, and that was like a platinum purple one. And like, when I remembered seeing these was like before I got my N64, you know, just like being a kid, being at someone's house, and perceiving a game system that you don't have yourself. You're like, oh, Jesus, what the fuck is this alien creature? What games do you play on that? You're like, I could never do that. Just looking at the damn thing, like, what? I can't even look at it because it's fucking with my head so much. Or certain games would give you that effect. Like, whenever I saw someone play, like, Final Fantasy, I'd be like, who the fuck are you? You're in some, like, dimension that I've never been to. You're on a level that I can't even get to. What the G? For number 6, we got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This particular book, I read the first 3 Harry Potter books, and that's all. I tried to read the 4th one, couldn't do it. As much of a non-reader I am, I wish I could be. I know, you could easily just say, well, fucking do it, you know, Nike, just do it. Well, shit. Some people just don't have the fucking patience to fucking do that shit anymore. I love George R.R. Martin. I love J.R.R. Tolkien. My dream was to always be the next J.R.R. Tolkien, but me, I'm too fucking goddamn fucking lazy to fucking read goddamn shit. Okay? Fuck. Okay? I'm sorry. But I love being in Barnes & Noble, you know? It's like, I could just be around everything. Everything is oh nice, and vinyl records are good. I don't know if you can read. My camera goes blurry sometimes, and it's like the cheapest digital camera I could get. Bobby Madden 3 2002. God, the pages are like so ancient. Fuck. Like, they just have this color to them. Yes, that's the perfect way to indicate how just out there the color is. And it's just cool to have something like from that time. You know, back in like 2nd grade, my teacher, Mr. Bunsen, actually read us Sorcerer's Stone. I couldn't really pay attention to it. I just didn't understand what the fuck he was saying. Like, I just really couldn't mentally process anything. I don't know why. It was just like too advanced of a story for me. I just like couldn't keep up with anything or understand anything. But it was just always cool anyway. It was just like a really peaceful time, like to do something non-score related. Like, he's reading us a story, like what the fuck? Like, the teacher does that, and that was like really chill. He was a chill dude. Man, I couldn't pay attention to shit in 2nd grade. Like, he'd always be like, you gotta start paying attention. And I'd complain about like being bored in class, and he'd be like, well, so what's 15 plus 8? Too long, you know. And then he'd lecture the class about like having to fucking pay attention. And I remember fucking having like a tutoring, not like a tutor, like a conference. Those like dreaded me as a kid. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. And like, I'd obsess about it for days, and I'd keep talking to my mom about it. Like, holy fuck, like, we're actually gonna have to go in and talk about like my grades. Like, dude, no, I'm gonna get fucked. Not a good thing. But still, like, despite all that, he was a fucking rad-ass dude. Number 7. This is a charcoal. Number 7. This is a charcoal drawing of a Charizard that I did when I was 8. Because my dad and my mom were separated. And like, whenever I would go to my dad's house, you know, I was either like eating soup and watching a movie, drawing, or playing a video game. And whenever I drew, I would use charcoal because that's what he used, and like I would just kind of draw with him. And I was heavy into drawing Pokemons, but yeah, 8. I was fucking 8. 17 years ago, and that's all just kind of copying. I just kind of went off of what I saw, and yeah, that's Charizard. Just kind of looking up. It's on the back of like a restaurant menu. Fucking, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this lamp, but yeah, it's like on my bathtub. Going to do my very best to ensure that it does not fall over and shatter and scare everyone while I am attempting to do this thing. So I'm gonna torture you. This isn't part of the countdown. Yeah, I ran out of tag along, and I only have 3 minutes. That fucking plastic really is like fucking just a hammer, like in the midst of all the quiet. But okay, I was just really trying. Push that back in the box, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna torture you. So yeah. Number Number 8, Pokemon Stadium box. I know it's impossible for me to not. This fucking thing is so good. Number 8. I just want to finish the rest of those. There's like 5, 4 more, whatever the fuck. Some people like freeze them. It's not necessary. It makes them all hard. You want to be able to just crush it with your mouth. Number 8. I don't have the game anymore. Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. I used to have. Someone fucking stole them and pawned them or whatever the fuck. Traded them in for something. Don't know who. Happened with a lot of my games. Happened with Mega Man X, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64, both copies of Yoshi's Island, my Porky Pig Haunted Holiday, which I actually bought back from McKay's because I knew it was mine because it had this little sticker of his girlfriend, like the fucking girl pig. I'm glad there's not chocolate on my face or anything. But so I got the box because I thought the box was fucking legit. I love just Charizard and Blastoise, and I just love this game. But like on one side it has Pikachu, on one side it has Venusaur, on one side it has Charizard, and yeah, Blastoise, he's on the top. So yeah, maybe one day I'll end up getting this game again. I mean, I'm in the process of buying all the shit that was stolen from me. I just recently got back Mega Man X and beat that for the first time in my life. I've been playing that shit for, God, since I was 4, 21 years. Fucking gnarly. Let's go to number 9. We got another empty box. Go fucking figure. For some reason, actual things like that come from boxes end up vanishing. Snapchat. And then the box kind of remains. But this had Liu Kang. Fucking Jade, Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Cyrax were the available action figures. All of them are fucking awesome. Toy Island, ages 4 and up. Back when like I saw this picture for the first time, it was on the Super Nintendo game. It was like at a pawn shop, and I wanted it, but my mom said that it was too violent, and I didn't understand what that meant. Like I remember the feeling of like wanting the Super Nintendo game, and not understanding like the word violent didn't have a meaning. I'm like, fucking just give it to me so I can have fun and live life. Yeah, Liu Kang, he's the shit. My character in Mortal Kombat, like my favorite character, not one that I was ever good with because I was never like a genius at MK. Reptile, fucking, I love reptilian humanoids, you know. It's kind of like sun damage because like there was a time when I had it up against my window, and of course the sun would just beat down on it, but beat down like the fucking genre traitors. On to number 10. This is a trophy that I earned in 1999. I pretty much asked for a trophy. You know, I was just a little kid. 1999, it was, doesn't say the month, okay. I don't fucking know. I was born in 1992, so 7 maybe. And, you know, I loved me some bowling. I asked my mom for a trophy, and sure enough, she got one created for me. But it says Bobby Madden Bowling Champ, 1999. It's in there, it's in the fucking plaque. It's like on some marble. Number 11. We have this thing. This is a guitar pick. It says Psych on it, psychenergy.com. I used to go to Jack's a lot. Empire, yeah. Well, yeah, both. I know that Psych was involved with Empire a lot. I'm not sure about Jack's. But, yeah, like, they were anti-tobacco. It's like they'd always be handing out free shit. If you were waiting in line, they'd go across the line and ask people to sign up for their thing. And they would hand out pamphlets of, like, how tobacco is used on animals and shit, and like how, you know, it's all fucked up in like infinite amount of ways. You know, biologically, you know, the tobacco companies are cruel, and it was really like, I don't know, it seemed like the people in the scene weren't really heeding the message. I mean, can't speak for everyone, but there'd always be people smoking outside. That's pretty much like a staple for any show of any genre, punk, metal, hardcore, fucking country, whatever the hell. So yeah, I can respect the attempts to create a smoke-free scene, but you know, at least inside the venue you can guarantee that, but that all boils down to just like the owners of the venue anyway. So raising awareness for like cruelty against animals, that's something that, you know, should be done. If you have that knowledge, you should spread awareness of it. So like, I always appreciate it. I mean, I was straight edge. I've still never had a cigarette in my life, so I was always like really down with that. And I had like a psych bracelet from like one of their little stands, you know, because they'd have like their own merch booth and, you know, free handouts and shit. Pretty fucking blue. It's like metallic blue. Number 12. This is really fucking awesome. This is ASD by Skylight Drive. I ordered this off of TragicHeroRecords.com because I highly doubt I could find this in a Best Buy or anything. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it says "We Are the Dust That Whispers" right here. That's from the song "Falling Apart in a Crowded Room." I love all the songs on here. This album essentially saved my life. I was going through a very excruciating, seemingly unlivable time in my life. And during that time, the music from this album really stuck with me, and the band in general really stuck with me, but this was essentially the album that got me into them. And then I got into their older stuff after really getting attached to the single from this album, Bring Me a War. And, you know, this band's fucking awesome. They keep me going. Still love their music as equally as I did when I first started listening to them. And Michael Jackson, the singer, is a tremendous inspiration to me as a vocalist. Number 13, if my math is serving me well, we have Yugi's collector box. I haven't opened this, and I don't think I ever will. Got a fucking big ass Dark Magician there. So lovely. But yeah, I run a Dark Magician deck in real life, so obviously, yeah, my cat's nose in here. Obviously, I would find the need to own this lovely thing and never open it. As you know, when I was a kid, when I was 8 years old, my best friend was heavily into, shit, I swear to God if you knock this lamp over, heavily into Yugi and Dark Magician. And, you know, just to kind of honor the friendship that we had, I, you know, keep this guy alive in my life. And just a really fun deck and a very, like, awesome character anyway. So, yeah, why the hell not? You know, there's always going to be meta. Meta has to exist. So I really feel no obligation to perpetuate meta. So now we're on to 14, another Yu-Gi-Oh related thing. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh Handbook, Modern Publishing's unofficial Yu-Gi-Oh Handbook, the definitive, wow, I'm so good at pronouncing. The definitive handbook for devoted Yu-Gi-Oh fans. See, I can enunciate if I put my mind to it. And so there's no like copyright date. There's a, God, I can like see all the cat here on my wonderful clothing. It says a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh, like how the animated version of Yu-Gi-Oh debuted in 2000. So this book was either published in 2000 or sometime after it. But yeah, it's just got some like random crap and has some like cool like images on the back that are just like images and like there's no text. I'm trying to show the images and this fucking thing doesn't want to like turn the goddamn page. Just turn it. See? Like, I think that's pretty badass. Like DM, Yugi, and Joey. And yeah, like this like really fucking dramatic thing of like Yugi looking forward and then to the side. I don't know, I appreciate that. I appreciate that fucking shart. Also, this is like an ad for this Game Boy Advance game and this Game Boy fucking Color game. And he was a pretty sexy mofo. He's got a cape and fucking chain and like, if you can cosplay him, you can pull him off and you're gonna get some mad badge, like for reals. Now we're on 15. This mofo is kind of big. Try not to bang it too much on the surfaces that surround it. And also, I'm a master of Wing Chun. But like the snare, noodled on it. I intentionally used real words for this type of art, but made it illegible for even me. Like, I wanted to use words, but not actually be able to read them, but like still actually intend to use all the correct strokes for the letters. So that's how it kind of has that like appeal to it. But I like using Sharpie because, you know, you can't really like erase it. So you are pretty much like committed to doing exactly what you want to do. I really have no idea if like this is like visible. Because, God, if only I had like a camera that could like show me what you're seeing in the front, but I was just a regular Canon. But yeah, I also did it in orange Sharpie. Or I guess that was red, and just kind of like turned out orange. But I like just drawing on stuff and So this has been my second episode of 15 Random Things. I really hope you enjoyed just hearing my input on shit. And for all of you guys that take the time to like and comment my shit and, you know, tell me like on Instagram that my old videos moved you in some way, like, hell fucking yeah, y'all are fucking awesome. Keep being sexy, beautiful people. I am the almighty fucking MassaCreature, and you are a dragon with wings that stay on the fucking ground. Oh my fucking god, fuck. We are the dust that whispers.
I am the almighty fucking MassaCreature. Stick to your guns, light your own path, and biohazard for fucking life.